Gaffer, going into today, it was a tight game in the league table, as tight as you could possibly write it. Did that represent itself on the pitch?
Yeah, I think you're spot on. We spoke about it before the game. Two teams, similar records, similar styles as well in certain aspects. So it was always going to be tight, and it proved to come down to sort of two kicks in the game.
Yeah, two debuts today, Jez and Raquel. What did you make of their performance?
Really pleased, obviously, for them to come in and they haven't had much game time. They gave us everything. They left it all on the pitch, and Raquel was probably cooked a little bit before he came off, but we were just trying to get that one more effort out of him in the hope that sort of land in and around the box for him. But on the whole, two good debuts. But you can see the little bit of fitness there that they need to try and get up to speed. It's understandable they haven't been having much game time at their representative club, so it was a big output for them in terms of energy.
Yeah, I suppose it was a game of two penalties today. Obviously, Maguire having his one saved. It's one of those where it is saved. It was on target, but did that change what you had to say to them at half time?
I think we spoke about half time. You can score penalties, you can miss penalties. Goals change games, and that situation obviously changed the course of the game. But at half time, it's about understanding that how much are we going to let it affect us? Is it going to dictate us winning or losing the game from that point? And to move on and get over it, which we did to a certain degree in the second half, and then we concede a penalty ourselves, which the referee makes his decision. And like I say, that one ended up in the back of the net, which felt probably harder to take when you haven't scored one yourself.
Yeah, Connor and Joe came on and got some more minutes today. It's a good thing to see, obviously, them getting minutes again for the second game.
Yeah, we are still light from a squad's perspective. I don't want to state the obvious, but we've got suspension and injuries certainly up the top of the pitch. So Connor and Joe are going to play their part. And again, can't complain about their effort when they come on, and Connor in particular added a bit to us, which is what we've been hoping for from him in the last few actions where he's got himself on the pitch. So pleased for them. Obviously not quite enough on the day.
Yeah, an absentee today, Paul McCallum. Do we have an update on his status?
It's just lingered on. I think we're waiting for some sort of scan results to come back and see the actual severity of it. He feels good, but still has some discomfort. So we don't want to push him, too quick, too early. Still 18 games left, or whatever it is. So we're trying to protect him where we can and look to get everyone fit and raring for a final push towards the end of the season.
Yeah, although we suffered a setback today, when you step back and look at the bigger picture, we're still only 4 points off the playoffs. Is that a positive and sort of fair way of looking at it?
I think Rick, it's absolutely the right way to look at it. We come here with expectation to get something from the game. It didn't happen. Where does it put us? We're still in a good position. Everything's still to play for. We've got a big game for us next week, and we want to progress in that cup. We've absolutely been clear on that from the outset. So we've got a good week's training ahead of us, and let's try and prepare ourselves as best we can for that one. And then we're 2 weeks away again for another league game, so that should give everybody enough time to recoup and physically be in a good spot come 2 weeks today.
Yeah, just a word on the 120 fans who made the trip. It's only to South London, but no doubt it's still the effort that they put in.
It's nice, obviously, from our seated position today, looking across and seeing so many fans. It felt like there was more than that. And again, as always, disappointing when you get that number that we can't send them home with at least a point in the bag. But I think the guys that was here today would recognise the effort that the team put in, and the tightness of the game and how it could have gone one way or the other.
Cheers, Gaffer. Thank you.